Hi, I'm Horman with HiMark Seed. We're out in the Columbia Basin here. It's October, nice warm day, unusually warm day, but we're looking at bluegrass this week and it's looking fantastic. Now we finally have the seed to go to the sports turf managers, and so that really is where we tie the field to field to field. You know, we have the producer and HiMark, we have the sod growers like Green Valley in Colorado, and we have the sports turf managers, whether they're at the Rockies or the Broncos or the University of Colorado, some of the places that we'll visit here later. Producing super elites is no easy job. And it's so difficult because the varieties themselves don't yield like common Kentucky bluegrass, right? They are 800 pounds, in some cases even less. And because of that, the work and effort that goes into giving us that amount of pounds clean is a super big challenge for a grower like HiMark, but that's why they're the ones we select.
My name is Jason Miller, 50% owner in HiMark Farms. We've been doing grass seed for the last 25 years. Started with 10, 15 acres about 25 years ago. We started with reclamation grass to start with, and then we moved into Kentucky bluegrass. Then as time's developed, we've moved into more of an elite production. Growing super elites is a challenge. It is fun. It is definitely something we specialize in at HiMark. Typically look at it as something, we do a super elite versus a utility bluegrass. We kind of call it, hey, we got to do a little bit extra, and we got to continue that extra work throughout the whole process. I've been very fortunate to grow Noble for the last 10 to 15 years. Throughout that, I've been fortunate to be in both the production side of it and the seed cleaning side of it through facilities that we either built or had relationships with. We help run our elite Kentucky bluegrass. The elite Kentucky bluegrass cleaning process is so fine because the seed is so fine. It's really close to the size about every weed or contaminant that we have out there. The utility grasses get away from some of those other invasive species with their seed size. And then we take it, other species of grass seed that are in most mixes are even larger. So as we get larger seeds, we get away from the outlier grasses, we get away from the annual bluegrasses, and we're able to take them out on that cleaning process. The thing that's really unique about elite Kentucky bluegrass is we've got to do most of the work in the field. I've built several facilities and everything else, and I always say that, you know what, we can do whatever we want in the seed plant, but if it's not done in the field first, there's no way that we can maintain the quality of production that we do. The challenge of growing super elites in the field out you can only use so many chemicals. What we're faced today with is continued labor issues. It's hard to find external labor to do the tasks that are necessary, from the tractor driving to the planting to the irrigation. But with Kentucky bluegrass and our super elites, we need individual hand roguing. It's manual labor, similar to weeding vegetables. This is done on a spot-to-spot basis. Individuals using equipment with hose or backpack sprayers with Roundup to minimize the use of chemicals out there in the field. The use of chemicals broadcasted across the field is detrimental to the yield of the varieties. It doesn't allow us to do any of those kind of typical things. We look for virgin fields. If we could have our pick, we'd have a virgin field that never seen Kentucky bluegrass. There's not a lot of those left. We still have a handful, and we keep rotating. And with good rotations, we're able to maintain a variety in stuff that has minimal Kentucky bluegrass history or any other grass history or any other invasive species that pop into our grass. The utility varieties will yield from 1,500 to 1,800 pounds an acre to the super elites that are from 600 to 900 pounds an acre. In these varieties, there's also a lot of differences. You'll have varieties on the utility that'll be 800,000 seeds per pound to the super elites will be about 1.5, 1.7, 1.8 million seeds per pound. Without the people out there doing the water, without the people out there roguing the fields, spraying, fertilizing, and all the things that go into the process.
The varieties that are selected in HD Sports were selected because they had the performance, not just good performance. We're talking top 5 performance, all 4 of them. So a blend or a mix is only as good as the weakest variety that's in that blend or mix. And that's what really makes HD Sports stand out. It doesn't have a weak component. It has a number 1 variety of overall. It has a number 1 variety of wear in traffic. It's got a number 1 variety for shade or a number 1 variety for even disease. So that's what makes HD Sports stand out.